Good evening. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Markle. I'm so happy to be with you all today. I'm going to share just a little bit about who we are and where we're coming from, and then we'll dive right into sharing an experience together. So, I'm a psychologist by training. I'm a professor of community mental health, and for many years I worked in integrated primary care behavioral health. I supported patients with the behavioral aspects of their health and their well-being, and supported doctors and other healthcare professionals in caring for them. And around this time, I got very, very interested in what I now call behavioral prescriptions. Back then, I just called them things that doctors tell their patients they should do. And here's what I found. As I started keeping track of them, I learned that no matter who the patients were, whether they had diabetes or hypertension or depression or social anxiety, and no matter who the provider was, whether they were primary care, specialty care, behavioral health, or case management, that most patients were receiving the same set of verbal behavioral prescriptions, no matter who they were. So they are, in no particular order: you need to exercise more, eat better, you need to reduce your stress, that's my favorite, don't we all? And finally, get some social support or some meaningful social connection. Now, there's nothing wrong with these prescriptions. In fact, these are pretty good drivers of health and well-being. The problem is that after delivering these verbal instructions, the provider would then say something that sounded like, "Good luck with that. I'll see you in 6 months. Take care now." And my co-founder, Dr. Ben Emmert Aronson, and I would observe these visits, and afterwards we would look at each other and go, "Really?" See, if we were to prescribe antidepressants or antibiotics and say, "Good luck finding them," that would be malpractice, right? Instead, we say, "And what was your preferred pharmacy again?" "Ah, yes, the CVS that's around the corner, that takes your insurance, and that's going to not just talk about the medication, but actually give it to you, make sure you know how to take it, and make sure that it's dosed specifically for you." Now, I say all of this because in our country, we have a bunch of prescriptions with no delivery system, right? There's no CVS in the world that will take this kind of prescription. And we have a massive equity problem, because those who have financial and sociocultural privilege can take these verbal prescriptions and hire a health coach, start shopping at Whole Foods, maybe take up Pilates. And for the many, many people for whom those are not on the table, this is a prescription to nowhere. So, in 2016, Dr. Ben Emmert Aronson and I co-founded Open Source Wellness. Open Source Wellness is an Oakland, California-based 501c3 nonprofit with a mission of transforming health care and health outcomes in partnership with the communities that need it most. And there are two ways that we accomplish this. First, we function as a behavioral pharmacy. We deliver one universal prescription that we abbreviate Move, Nourish, Connect, Be. So, physical activity, healthy foods, stress reduction, and social connection. And we do that experientially, meaning we don't tell people what to do, we do it with them together in community and make it fun. And the second thing we do is we deliver what we call community as medicine. And at the end of today, you're going to have a much better sense of what we mean by that. So, in brief, we love to partner with federally qualified health centers, other clinical healthcare delivery systems, insurers, and other payers. And we support our patients with fun physical activity that's more about laughter and sweat and connection than it is about exercise. We eat delicious plant-based food together. We practice dogma-free stress reduction. And most importantly, we connect with each other in ways that are authentic and meaningful and magical. They're not psychotherapy, there's no therapist in the room, but this is where really the magic happens, because people are sharing not just about their health or their goals, but about their lives, about their hopes, their dreams, their families, what really matters most to them. So that's a little bit about what we do in the communities that we work. We're in California, Washington, Vermont, and just about to launch in Colorado. And today, we're going to do those 4 things. We're going to move, nourish, connect, and be. And we're together going to create what we call community as medicine.